What's up guys, WhiteFox1225 here with another video, and while I work on my final review for ESO Morrowind, I figured I would upload a quick video just to let you guys know how I'm liking the game and liking the new content so far. Let's start this video off by talking about the new zone Vvardenfell. It is absolutely beautiful. Personally, I've always loved the Morrowind zones in ESO, and this one definitely does not disappoint. I know a lot of people are interested in this expansion because it is Morrowind and it is on Vvardenfell, which is where the third Elder Scrolls game takes place. The developers definitely took a lot of time to make similarities between the two games. A lot of the towns and buildings have a really similar look to them, and a lot of the buildings are in the exact same spot. So if you played that game and you like it, you'll definitely get some of that nostalgia, and I think you'll enjoy it quite a bit. Now before I move on, one complaint I do have is that a lot of the ruins and houses that they put into the zone to make it look more like Morrowind are locked and you simply can't go inside. And that can be kind of frustrating, especially because the developers have never done that before. It's obvious that they did that to make the zone look more like Morrowind without having to design more content, but it is pretty frustrating that you can't go inside, and I really wish they had taken the time to design interiors for all those buildings and all those dungeons. It kind of feels like they took the easy way out, which I definitely don't like. I really do wish they had developed those areas a little bit more. But with that being said, the developers definitely took a lot of care making the zone beautiful and making sure it has all those places that you remember from the third Elder Scrolls game. Overall, I've been having a pretty good time exploring it, and I can't wait to do more, which is always a good thing. Another thing I'll add is that the zone might not be as big as you expect, especially for $40. It's definitely the largest zone in the game, but I don't think it is that much bigger than Orsinium. It's a little bigger, but like I said, not too much, and keep in mind that the Red Mountain does take up some of the zone and it's inaccessible in the middle. Now with that being said, there definitely is a lot of great content in the game, and there is a pretty good amount to play through. The quests are really lengthy and in-depth so far, and on top of that, there's the new PvP battlegrounds, the new trial, dungeons, and of course the new warden class. So just because the zone itself isn't that much bigger than Orsinium, it definitely does have a lot more content to play through, and it has a lot to offer. So far, I've really enjoyed the questing that I've done. There's a lot of dialogue, a little more than usual, but I like that. I love the lore, and I love the characters in ESO. The quests I played through have been really fun, had some great stories, and I've been having a blast doing it, so if you like questing in the past in ESO, you'll definitely enjoy it in this expansion. Moving on, let's move into the PvP battlegrounds. I haven't played too much, but I did play a good amount, and I enjoyed what I played a lot. For me, I've never been huge into PvP in ESO, just because it always felt like a big deal to get into Cyrodiil, but it takes literally like 30 seconds to get into one of these matches. They last really short, they're like 5 minutes, and I love being able to just hop in right away, get into some fights in battlegrounds. Like I said, I've never been a huge PvP guy, but I can't wait to get in and play some more of this, which I think says a lot about how fun it is. The new soundtrack they added is absolutely amazing. I really love it, and having some awesome music to listen to while you explore the zone makes exploring just really fun. Surprisingly, the expansion has been performing really well for me. Like a lot of people, I experienced a lot of frame rate drops and lag in the other zones, but this one has been doing really well. It still stutters a little bit, which can be annoying, but it's been a lot better. Keep in mind that I play on the PC, so I'm not sure how it will perform on Xbox One and PS4. You'll have to wait and see, but for me, I've been pretty happy with the performance so far. I'm still trying to get used to all the nerfs that they implemented with the expansion. I know a lot of people in the community were upset about that, and I made a separate video, so I'm not going to go into too much of my thoughts about the nerf. But I will say that so far I'm having a lot of fun tweaking my build, trying out some new stuff. I'm pretty hopeful that this will make the game a little bit harder and make the combat a little bit more fun, and so far it seems like that's the case. I've been enjoying the combat a little bit more than before, and I've been enjoying trying out some abilities that maybe were inviolable before, but now with the nerf, they actually make sense to put into the build. Overall, I'm really liking the expansion. My only complaint is that the locations are blocked off sometimes, with those houses being locked and some dungeons not being able to be entered. That can be frustrating. The real question though is this going to be worth $40 for the average player? And I'm pretty sure it will be, with the warden class, the PvP battlegrounds, the trial, the dungeons, and the new zone full of all those quests. I'm pretty sure it's got a lot of content to make the average player happy. I'm still playing through though, and I'll let you know in my final review whether or not you should pick this up. But for me personally, I have to say I've had a great time playing it. That is pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will have that full review up soon, so make sure you hit the subscribe button if you want to see it. If you liked the video, make sure you hit the like button. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.